Hi everybody, Jordan Steele 88 with another video. I'm going to talk about Arthur Smith and what he's done for the first 3 games of the season so far. So let's get into it. This guy, Arthur Smith, on some people's opinion, he's done a pretty good job for the offense so far. The guy is not putting too much into Justin Fields. Excuse the dog barking. I apologize for that. So anyway, Arthur Smith, it's like he's pushing the right buttons. Although I don't like the toss plays he was calling or the edge runners he's doing, because that's not what Najee Harris does. If you do a Jared Warren, that's cool if it's executed correctly. But anyway, under Arthur Smith so far for the offense, the time management for the offense, especially in the second half, has been pretty good compared to what happened last year. But compared to last year, excuse me. And what he's done throughout the first 3 games of the season is wear defenses down with the run game, and he's bringing back that Steelers football that's been missing since Bill Cowher left as head coach, or when Ken Winston left as our offensive coordinator. This guy, he likes to run the ball on first down, which I'm okay with if it's executed correctly, like I said, on the toss plays. I mean, he does not want to put too much on our defense to win games. He wants to win games when the offense is on the field. I mean, we had that against the Chargers. This guy, he's not going to call all these crazy plays like we have with the previous offensive coordinators we had. He will push the right buttons. He will, I know I've been saying the same thing, but this guy, he when he was at the Falcons, he wasn't a pretty good coach at all. He had a losing season for all his 3 years as head coach of the Falcons. When he was an offensive coordinator with the Tennessee Titans, he used Derrick Henry more than anything when Derrick Henry was playing for the Titans. And when he went to Titans, though, the Titans have the top rushing offense, I believe. Lord knows how long it's been with as Titans offensive coordinator. Now, and I understand this year the offense has gotten off to a slow start. But the first 3 games of the season, we only had 3 touchdowns. One against Denver and 2 against Los Angeles Chargers. If you look at the Chargers game down the stretch, he was using the running plays more than anything after Calvin Arthur got that touchdown from the Chargers. On the offensive now to the last possession, Cordell Patterson, Najee Harris, they grind out the clock. That's what I like to see from the Steelers, man, is to run the football, control the game, and rush your defense. And we've done a hell of a job doing that. So, because Arthur Smith, he is a very different offensive coordinator for the 4 offensive coordinators we had. Bruce Arians. I mean, Bruce Arians, he just goes crazy on third down to close, wants to pass on third and short to close the game. And at times it doesn't do that. It doesn't work. I mean, Bruce Arians, he was a pretty good offensive coordinator, don't get me wrong, but he just gambles way too much down the stretch. Todd Haley. Oh man, we better get this jag off. More reality checks than anything, man. My God. But he's not the only jag out there that get reality checks. But anyway, Todd Haley. I mean, his stuff is high octane. That's not what the Steelers do. Ben Roethlisberger had put up good numbers under Todd Haley, but Todd Haley was doing stuff that the Steelers don't even do. So that high octane stuff was not getting the Steelers anywhere. And that's how offenses That's how our opponents be staying in games, and the defenses get too tired out there, and they can't make a play at times to seal the deal. Who else? And another jag-off I had to get reality checks is Randy Fichtner. His play calling has been so questionable more than anything. Like Todd Haley, sometimes his play calling is just doesn't work at times. I remember in 2019 he was using all these wildcats and all that type of stuff. That doesn't work at times. Randy Fichtner was not a great offensive coordinator at all. I had to get this jag-off more reality checks than anything. Yeah. And a guy, I had to kill so much on YouTube throughout about 2 years. The guy who's been the biggest jag-off of all three jag-offs that I named is Matt Canada. Oh boy. Well, Matt Canada's play calling has been horrendous. He puts too much on the defense. To every time we had to close out a game, his play calling, man, has been god awful. Matt Canada was the worst offensive coordinator out of Todd Haley, Bruce Arians, Todd Haley, Randy Fichtner. Matt Canada was the worst. I mean, yeah, he got Kenny Pickett as quarterback. When I know Kenny Pickett didn't take a step up in the next season in 2020 or last season, where he misses wide receivers and dances around the pocket and all that kind of crap. Because Matt Canada, we all still in the nation had to kill Matt Canada more than anything. And then we all last season, up to like November of last year, the fans all over the world, not just in Pittsburgh, were saying, "Fire Canada," and that happened after the Steelers a couple of days losing to Cleveland, out of all teams. Boy, Matt Canada was been a bigger jag-off than anything, just as big as Kenny Pickett. Oh my God, Arthur Smith is none of that. He is smart. He reminds me of Ken Wisenhunt. Reminds me of him. Because Ken Wisenhunt was not a jag-off at all. He didn't put too much into Ben when he was a rookie in his second season. Those 2 seasons were pretty good, especially when we won the Super Bowl in 2005. Because Ben Roethlisberger had veteran defenses and teams that don't allow a lot. Just like this year we have with Justin Fields and Arthur Smith. I mean, because that'll be another video for another time. But anyway, Arthur Smith, man, this is starting out to be a great hire so far in 3 games of the season. And like I said, he's gonna try to control the game. He's gonna control the game, slow the game down. So, because his offense is because this year we gotta keep quarterbacks like Dak Prescott, Lamar Jackson. Even though we know how to stop Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, although he's been playing pretty well, but the Bengals ain't doing well as a team. Who else? Jalen Hurts. Patrick Mahomes is special. Oh yeah, we gotta face Patrick Mahomes on Christmas Day. We got offense that can keep that guy off the field, even though Patrick Mahomes has not lost to the Steelers yet. So yeah, man, because offenses, what offense is doing is keeping opposing quarterbacks off the field, no matter how good or bad they are. Like high octane offenses off the field. That's what we need to do in order to win games. That's what Arthur Smith is doing. You can say he's conservative, but man, and he's not. And he's telling Justin Fields, don't put the ball in harm's way. Yes, he did that against the Chargers when former Steelers Bud Dupree intercepted him, but that turnover didn't hurt the Steelers because Atlanta Roberts knocked Justin Herbert out of the game. So yeah, man, and he's not letting Justin Fields be like Patrick Mahomes, Drew Brees, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning. He ain't gotta be like those quarterbacks or Lamar Jackson or yeah, but I know he's playing the same like almost the same like Lamar Jackson or Dak Prescott, who we're gonna face in 2 weeks. Arthur Smith is not letting it's being cautious with Justin Fields, not to put the ball in harm's way, like I said before, and not give the opposing offenses short field to work with, and not put any pressure on the defense to go out and make plays when their backs against the wall. And then this is one thing, man, and the other thing that's impressive is the punter does not have to go out there like 5 or 6 times a game. The punter is going out there like 2 or 3 times a game. So we're not seeing a lot of 3 and outs. We're seeing good. There are extended drives, even if it doesn't end points. There are extended drives. So high power offenses don't get short fields and just get a score just like that. That's happened last year. So yeah, man, I'm loving this Arthur Smith hire so far, and reminds me of Ken Woods, in my opinion, and he's doing a pretty good job of it, and not letting high power offenses get started. Even after we score a touchdown, we haven't done yet in 3 games, score a touchdown in the first quarter, so we're due for that. So yeah, man, I like when he's, like I said, extending drives and doing all these type of things to rest our defense, so our defense can refresh and they go out and make plays when it matters. So yeah, man. Hey, let me know your think down in the comment section down below when I talk about Arthur Smith and what he's doing for the past 3 games. So other than that, this is Jordan Steele 88. See you guys in my next video, and as always, here we go, Steelers. Here we go.